live.
Can we get an action?
Where?
Yeah.
I mean, it was raining. Y'all came through the rain. We
came in
Rain,
ready
sleet,
to
snow.
go.
We gonna make this happen.
You know what I'm saying? We're ready.
you guys are awesome. You know what's cool about today?
What's that?
Uh-oh.
We're gonna pretend Cynthia ain't here right now.
No, we're not.
Okay,
She's
yeah.
not here
She's
right
not
now.
even here.
She's not here right
She's
now.
just
Yeah. She's not here.
We know y'all might see 4 people, but they ain't 4. It's like that girl that was on the plane. This motherfucker ain't real.
And everybody did this.
Everybody look. This motherfucker ain't real.
Yeah.
I know this white woman ain't going crazy.
And it's always be at the Dallas airport.
Word.
And it always be the pretty one.
Yeah.
She was so pretty. I'd have been like, yeah, I see that nigga.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Let's get him.
That's it. Let's jump him.
Oh my God.
Let's get out this plane. Let's go get dinner.
Could you imagine that though? Could you imagine being on the flight just like, man, I'd be like, look, bro, I'm ready to go home.
That's my
Yeah.
number one wish. Is like I don't want to be on a like when the mask thing was a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, you remember people didn't want to wear the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was like, bro, put the mask on. I'm trying to get home, bro.
Right.
No, I'm not doing it. I was like, man, let's beat his ass. That was my first
We're gonna
thought.
really cover his face
Every
now.
time I'll be like, bro, let's jump him.
Right. Hell no.
So anyway, I want to start
Yeah.
our podcast off. I want to welcome everybody back to the Three Real Brothers podcast. We are back in Fort Worth studio, which is awesome, man. We're so excited to be here. Y'all have been rocking with us for what's this episode 5 of season 2 already?
I think so.
I-
Bro, it's
no
episode
idea.
5 already. Wow,
Is
wow,
this
we're
episode
rolling.
2 for real?
Yeah, this is
Episode
5.
five?
This is 5. Yeah.
God dang.
Dang, yeah, we're rolling. Yeah, shout out to us.
Yeah.
And so our 5th episode is probably going to be our best episode to date to me because we have a super talented,
Yep.
a very beautiful, a very
Can you say
progressive-
beautiful?
Yeah, you can say beautiful.
You can say beautiful.
Yeah, she don't work for us. Beautiful, talented, driven. It's somebody that I followed on Instagram for a long time. First, one thing you do when you first follow her is you're like, God damn, she's funny. Holy smokes. Like, bro, if you've ever had a chance to watch some of her clips, bro, some of the most original, funny that you're going to find on the internet today. Her talent was seen like I see it because I got an eye for talent. And her talent was seen. Yeah. Her talent was seen and she blew up. And she's now here at the Roxo Media House studio with us on the Three Real Brothers podcast from Defiant Digital, from TMZ.
Hip hop, yup.
TMZ Hip Hop.
Yep.
I want y'all to give it up for the one, the only Miss Cynthia Luciana.
What's up, man?
Appreciate that.
What's up, man?
Welcome.
Welcome to Texas. Welcome to
Yeah.
Texas.
Thank you. Thank
First
you.
time Texas? Been
No,
Texas?
yeah, nah. A lot of my
Okay.
family out here.
Oh, okay.
And I go back and forth. Like, I'll be based out here for like a good 6 months,
Yeah,
editing,
yeah.
working on stuff.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Dip
I get
back
it.
out, film. Yeah.
Come here to save money.
And during the pandemic, it wasn't shit going on in LA, so I definitely
Yeah.
got very familiar with all the different parts of America.
So how, you say your immediate family, how many family members live here? What are you saying? Like,
What is like 10?
oh, you got
okay.
a
Oh,
big
big
family
family.
here.
Yeah, my mom had 5 kids. I'm the middle child.
Middle child.
Whoa.
Middle
That's
child.
why y'all sit next to
That's
each
why y'all
how-
sit
yeah,
next to each other.
Middle child side.
Crazy stick together.
Damn.
Crazy stick
Yeah,
together.
no, we different.
Yeah.
So what are y'all in the?
So guess.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, I don't know. You're sitting like the oldest. Like you look like you got the responsibility of the oldest, but that might be the baby. I don't know.
Really?
It's just y'all 3 though.
Yeah,
That's three.
Same
Three.
as Johnny.
You might be the oldest.
I might be.
And it's kind of hard to tell. I
Why
don't
is that?
know
Why is
because
that?
I have to hear y'all talk about life
Stuff,
issues
okay.
more.
Gotcha.
Well, you know
Fair
what?
enough.
Let's
And y'all
not say
dynamic.
nothing
Let's
yet.
not say that shit.
Let's go, and then at the end you
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
All right,
You can
cool.
just call it out whenever you
Call
feel
it out
like
whenever you see it.
Yeah.
All right, so what we do, we get into, we like to see how, because normally we have like 2 weeks in between episodes, so we like to see how everybody's week was.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to tell our story?
Man, week was good. Shout out to the movie Stepdad. It's our feature
I was going to wear
film.
the shirt, yeah.
Oh, you was gonna wear
I
a
was
shirt?
gonna
You got-
wear the shirt, but
Ah,
I didn't.
but
Stepdad, yeah.
Shout out to the movie
Yeah.
Stepdad. It won Best Feature Film in the Shutter Speed Film Festival Award.
Oh, that's
So
lit.
yeah. So
Congratulations.
shout out to that. Really excited about that, and really excited for that.
Did I win Best Supporting Actor?
I don't know,
Oh, okay.
but
They-
you
They might send that in the mail.
They might
Yeah.
send that in the mail.
Yeah.
Might
Okay,
send it in the
yeah.
mail.
They're
Yeah.
still tallying up
Right.
the votes.
Yeah, yeah.
Along with
Yeah.
the presidential election a couple years ago.
Just wait on it.
You'll call for a
Just wait on
recount.
it.
yeah. But
Donald Trump this bitch.
we'll talk about the streaming Stepdad the movie. Though.
Okay,
Ooh,
sweet.
Cal, what about you? How was your week?
Man, mine was pretty good, man. Just in the process of finding a new car, so that's always fun.
Oh, what are you looking for?
Man, I'm letting go of the Nissan. I'm letting go of the Hoopty.
Not the big-
I'm
what
letting
you
it go.
what's
Black
Old
Beetle?
Black Beetle.
Black
Old
Beetle.
Faithful.
So what you looking to get
2008
into?
Nissan Sentra. What I'm looking to, something that just I'm actually gassed because I'm out in LA. I just moved out to LA like last August,
okay.
and the gas is ridiculous.
Crazy.
So just something good. So a launcher,
bicycle?
something, stuff like that. Some electric bike is what I'm really looking into. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at this point, exactly.
I'm literally looking for a car.
Keep driving it. Keep showing off.
I'm looking.
Keep showing off.
Currently.
That's funny.
Just looking for a Hyundai or something. They got good warranties on there, and just something. Yeah.
All your Asian friends.
Yeah, exactly. That's not racist at all.
Hyundai Click. Is that an Asian stereotype? I didn't even
I
They
don't know.
love Hyundais.
See, that's some shit you don't notice until somebody pointed out. And
Yeah.
now you going to be driving on the freeway like, yo, Chris, what? You was a little something with that Hyundai Asian
Now I'm
shit.
gonna look and be like, who's driving?
That ain't Toyota.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So say, oh boy, here we go. And we rolling.
And we and we're off. Episode 5's in full effect.
So just some the launch is really good on mileage, like from 35 and up miles per gallon. So I was like, all right, I was looking into electric. Only bad thing about that is electric cars is they'll go for like maybe 300 miles, like the newer ones, and that's it. And it take 8 hours to fill up the, to recharge the battery. Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, man, as much driving as I do especially out in LA, you got to. I need something.
Drive everywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend most of my time
LA is
charging.
like made for electric cars.
Well, they wanted
you
to be
ain't
that.
gonna be in Texas with no.
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 But
I
so
play
I be seeing a lot of Teslas out here, though.
they
Texas, they
was trying to
They don't have-
pay more for your registration in Texas for electric cars. Like they're trying to they don't want.
we don't want that.
Texas gotta be so difficult.
Hey.
Why Texas just want to be stuck?
I love my
In the
red
early
state.
2000s.
The only time I got to LA, I love my red
You
state.
don't know
I
how
love
much you
it.
like
You don't realize
conservative
it,
stuff
yeah.
Right.
until you go be around a bunch of liberals, and then you're like, oh, smokes,
bro.
I don't like dirty,
Bro, I kid you not. When I first got out there, I thought I was out in LA. I thought I was pretty open minded. I was
no.
liberal.
Because it's a blue
I
state.
thought I had the mindset of it. Then I went out there and I'm like, I'm conservative as hell.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm conservative as hell. I didn't realize it. You like,
Start
damn.
watching Fox News.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm like,
I gotta feel at
man.
home.
Yeah.
That is
I'm like, what is this?
It's Texas.
Everything is okay.
I don't know, but for me, when I'm out there, I love it though. It's fitting for me. You get what I'm saying? It's just fitting for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I smoke too much weed to be in a red state for real. It really is a problem.
Yeah.
They clapping back.
Don't get the clap.
But it's decriminalized out here now.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, not in Fort Worth, but
Nah. They still get your ass.
Yeah, don't you?
They get you.
Don't
I
you
thought it was
dare-
down to a ticket.
Nah,
No?
yeah, you gonna be a ticket.
Yeah.
First class ticket to that jail.
Right.
You gonna be riding on that police car with that Longhorn on the side. Fort Worth Police Department.
Fort Worth's finest.
Oh, shit. You know, Fort Worth?
Did you see? So Chris Olave, the receiver for the Saints, got arrested. Did y'all see that?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
He got arrested for reckless driving, and he told the cop, he goes, I play for the Saints, and the cop goes, "And?"
God dang.
Yeah, they don't care.
You want me to call the coach?
Yeah.
He tell him to take your ass.
I tell them where they can come pick you up.
Yeah,
at.
He wasn't a Saints fan then.
Nah, at all.
He
That's
could
what they
have
were
been.
saying. It was like low key, he might have been a Falcons fan.
Yeah.
It was like,
He got arrested in Atlanta.
Big. You got a game this Sunday?
For New Orleans. I
God
didn't even know they had cops.
You don't know they be on the horses every time I know it. I see my Bourbon
seen a
Street.
cop that actually was doing a cop thing.
Nah,
Yeah,
they normally
that's
on their
I see him
horses.
hanging out.
I
Getting
think
drunk
it was
people.
Marshawn Lynch. I seen him having a clip where he was talking about he kept getting pulled over leaving the Buffalo Bills Stadium. I think it was. He was saying.
wow.
Really?
He was like, that was part of the reason why he left. Because he was like, I kept getting pulled over in the parking lot. Like, I ain't even I got my jersey on. I'm like,
Really?
damn.
God dang.
That's crazy.
But as
That's
a
tough.
football player, you expect to kind of get away with that stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, upstate New York racist as fuck though.
Really?
Yeah, that's all.
They got some racist pockets.
Really?
Out there, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not the
that's
same
super
as
fair.
like. Obviously, that's where that Buffalo mass shooting happened. Obviously, in Buffalo.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
They have.
That makes sense.
They have
that makes sense. I didn't realize.
It's New York. That's a little better. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, but
Right. They still
or at least
got
they
that-
mask it better.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like like LA, they mask it better.
Right. yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but you
true.
start getting out to them stretches of land. It really be the white people who don't have to be around other races, so they can stay on their farm the majority of the time.
Yeah.
You know, and then come out for supplies.
You heard that New York?
Yeah, it came out. Did
He said, does it slip out a lot? Do you have to like?
Oh, when I'm mad for sure.
Oh, yeah?
But I've been out of New York for a while and doing so much TV hosted. You know, they
Yeah.
was on my ass when I first started.
Yeah.
Really?
Because I was talking too much. I was talking too fast. I was.
You was talking to New York?
Yeah, and I was saying things that I didn't know, like were racial slurs towards other ethnicities.
Because that's how y'all talk.
Yeah. It's just
And
aggressive.
then they like,
I'll
we
give an
can't call
example.
people that on there. I'm like, oh, that's okay.
You gonna do
Like,
fine
it's
just
Arab.
here. You do good
Right,
in Texas.
right.
That's how you have to say Arab, but that's not.
What y'all saying?
In New York, we be like the Arab store, and
Oh.
then like Arab is, and I didn't know
It's
that.
offensive.
I didn't know that either.
Well, I live in Texas. We don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need it. We don't need
Yeah,
it.
but in New York, there's a lot of Arabs.
So you can't say Arab.
I guess not. I'm not on
okay.
TV at least. They was
Yeah,
like,
what-
I was reading the
Whoa.
teleprompter. They was like,
Yeah,
Stop! Commercial.
Go to camera 3. Go cut to camera 3.
so you learn, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to have to drop your accent?
I mean, shit, probably a good 2 years, 3 years. But I was hosting daily shows, so yeah, it took 2 or 3 years.
Got you.
But then I ain't like because people started to think I was from California, and that rubbed me the wrong way.
Really? Why is that?
I'm like, I'm not no California girl. I'm
Yeah.
a New York bitch. Like,
Right.
you know,
Long Island. Hey, you know what's crazy about New York
73rd.
people?
Yeah.
Bro, is they're super aggressive, but then they tell you exactly where they're from. Like they don't, they all the way down to the apartment complex.
Right,
That's how
right.
New York.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You like where you from, bro? I'm from Arlington, right?
Right.
You be like, but if you from New York, you know what I'm saying? You be like, I'm from Arlington, Crossgate, 4201. Third room on the right. What?
That
Second
is funny
floor.
because like it's funny because when I go out of town, I just tell people like, "Where you from?" I'm like, "I'm from Dallas," even though I'm living in Arlington, Fort Worth, or whatever. I'm like, "I'm from Dallas." But you're right. When I did go there, it was somebody that came up to me, and it was like the same thing. I was like, "Yo, where you live? Where you from? Or where you going?" It was like the same thing. They were like going, they say it was like, yeah, I'm over here, you know,
Long Island.
Harlem.
Yeah.
Like they gave me the exact address.
44,
like it was a
Long-
difference.
Like, you know what it is.
like it was a difference between.
like they
you know
give
what I
you
mean?
directions to find it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Left
bro,
street off 37.
Bro, I'm just trying to figure out. Do you know any place good to eat around here? That's all, bro. I don't need your
Down
address.
to the
G.
longitude and latitude.
136, 145.
I'm like,
How y'all be out here though? Like, is it beef between like Houston and Dallas?
Of course.
is it?
Yeah, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
If I perform in Houston, you do not say you're from Dallas.
Really?
No.
Really?
Oh,
No,
shit.
you
Yeah.
better not. Bro, they will
Yeah.
boo you, but they just ain't gonna rock with you.
Like, oh, all right.
Yeah, Dallas ass nigga. Like no matter what you say.
Houston
Right.
think they more popping, huh?
Houston thinks it's another city. Like I mean,
No,
I
it's
know it's
a-
another
it's a
city,
state.
but
Right,
like
state.
its own state. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, its own
Houston thinks its
state.
own
Yeah.
state.
Of
Like
Mecca.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we Houston, but to us, Houston is not Texas.
Right.
You ain't gonna see a bunch of cowboy hats with the boots and the, you know what I'm saying?
Houston?
Nah, I mean you will see it, but you will see them on the skirts. You'll see more grills and
Believe it or not,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
a little fun fact about Houston, though. Houston is one of the most diverse cities in America. Believe it
Without
or
it,
not.
no, I think it's number one.
It is number one. It is the most
Bro,
diverse.
if you-
yeah.
I didn't know that.
man,
Wow.
that's what I'm always
that's
saying.
the
To me,
crazy part.
That's
Houston,
kind of cool.
yeah.
Houston has the best city, best people in the world.
Right.
Like if you go to Houston, bro,
Yeah.
because they can't be racist.
Nope.
Because everybody you're dealing with is a different ethnicity. Nobody barely speaks English. This the coolest people. Like I was kind of saying
Did you
this.
say nobody barely speak English?
Yeah, nobody. Bird. Like I mean, you'll run into if you run into 5 people, 3 of them won't speak English.
Oh, they haven't
But then
really
if it's so
had
many
sex,
different
for sure.
people, they could all be speaking. You know, it's not.
Yeah,
like,
it's
Yeah.
broken English. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Gotcha.
barely speak it type shit. Like it's not like. So we go back to what I said.
He was
Yeah,
like,
they
"There's
just-
no
yeah.
racism in Houston
Yeah,
because
nah.
they barely
They-
fucking
they-
speak."
you can't even- well, I'm in Dallas. My
I'ma bring
racism
it.
flows.
It rolls off the tongue. It's smooth.
Because it's like Dallas is segregated.
Yeah, it is. It is very
I can tell
segregated,
you
yeah.
exactly where the white people are. I can tell you
Right.
exactly where the Mexicans are. I can tell you exactly
They
where the
were-
black
yeah,
people are.
yeah, yeah.
In Houston, everybody's there.
Everybody's everywhere.
Like you gonna knock on 5 doors, bro. You gonna run into different ethnicities.
Different,
That's what I'm
yeah.
getting at.
Yeah.
Somebody with an accent. You always
yeah.
gonna talk to somebody with an accent.
Right.
Like it's the craziest shit, but I
Yeah.
love it there.
Yeah.
I freaking
that's
love
what's
it
up.
there.
Yeah.
So I hate that we have a beef because.
Yeah. No, I do love Houston though. as far as over, to me, I guess me from being Louisiana, I love the food there. You know what I'm saying? It has a little bit
I
of
was gonna say it's
Louisiana.
better.
Yeah, it has a
Yeah,
little bit of
Dallas,
Cajun, Southern
Dallas,
Louisiana feel, and I'm like,
It's like
Yeah.
New Orleans without Tony Chachere's.
that's a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
Put a lot of pepper, but it ain't Tony Chachere's.
That makes sense.
Speaking of love,
Okay.
let's get right into it. Will and Jada. That's real love.
What?
Is that not real love?
Hell no.
You don't
Bro,
think so?
She
Hell no.
she said they have been divorced.
I don't want that
Hell
shit.
no. What? That's
She
love?
said they have been divorced since 2016.
Separated.
Separated.
since 2016. And Will fucking slapped Chris Rock for her.
You know what?
Like that's love.
No.
That love is action, right?
No, but the wrong action. The wrong action. The wrong action. No. So, wait a minute. So, hold on. We got so much to unload on that. Wait a minute. So,
yeah, go ahead, because I
go ahead. First, ask your question. What do we think about
to
it?
me, Will's not. I think they're. First of all, it's entertainment. Okay, so
Sure.
all of it, all that we're getting is not the whole truth.
Sure.
it never is.
Yeah, he never is.
Yeah.
Will, I'm sorry, I refuse to believe Will is that much of a sucker.
He was cheating first.
Was he cheating though?
Was
Yes.
he really cheating?
He's Will Smith. Was he not just spreading his loins?
Was he really cheating? Though?
You know what I mean? He was stepping outside the marriage first.
For real?
I think so.
You know, I've heard everybody.
When I heard Jada talk about it with Willow on the Red Table Talk, she was like, "Yeah, you know, Willow she knew which co-stars, which were the female co-stars. Like the daughters always know." And Willow's just sitting there looking traumatized, and she like, "Yep." She would come in and be like, "My mommy's about to be here." She like, "The daughters always know." And she be like, "Why is that girl looking at daddy like that?" And I'm like, "You gotta ask your dad about them women."
You know, listen.
So from the kids was little, they was seeing some
All right,
stuff.
listen.
Kids see everything.
They do.
I mean,
they do.
They do. They do.
Okay.
I would tell you this though. Back even when you were talking about with you, Chris, you were talking about like what love is. You know what I'm saying? Like I just kind of studying Will just as an actor and kind of listening to him talk a lot of things. Will is very committed. You get what I mean? He'll talk about this, and he's given this example before. He said that, you know, if you put him on a treadmill and you were racing him on a treadmill, his mindset is, I'm going to die on that treadmill before I let you beat me. You get what I'm saying? And so his mindset.
There you have it. Like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
But for most of us are. But for
buffet.
him, he's like, his mindset is like, this is going to work. I don't care no matter what. You get what I'm saying? You could try to kill me. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm going to be here and I'm going to fight to try to make this work. And that's kind of his mindset. And from again, outside, I've never met him, you know what I mean, anything like that. But from the outside looking in and kind of studying just kind of how he thinks about things and his approach to things.
But don't you think that's a problem?
Well, you know what? That's a good question.
Loyalty to a cause. Because if you
But
think
go ahead.
about it, I was going to say to take that mindset into a toxic relationship. It's not that okay. So what it sounds like is if just from all the information we heard, it should have been over a long time ago.
You know what?
Right?
Yes.
According to whose standards, though?
Yeah, and that's good point. That's what I'm saying.
So now here we go. Now it goes into this too. So now Will is putting up with all that. So Will is that big of a sucker then?
Oh man,
I don't know if it's
Do you think so?
No, I don't.
When
I think he just talked less than Jada.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So he not red tabling his dirt.
He's not
Right.
exposing
Yeah.
himself like that.
So fair enough in that regard. So okay, let me ask you this then: if from all the information that we know from there, let's put it this way: it takes two to get together, and it takes two to break up, right?
Facts.
Right. So we all have
take
to,
one to want to leave.
see, it was
Yeah,
okay.
that's true.
That could
You
be
don't gotta agree. I'm going.
no, yeah. See, that could be.
Right.
Yeah.
We both gotta commit, but
Right, but okay, but in all fairness though, but if it does fall apart, let's say if that one person leaves, well then you have to look at yourself as like, wait, I chose that person, so partially it's my fault. I knew what I'm getting myself into. That's why I always got to say it takes two to get together, and it takes two to, and I think it's accountability on both parties. Now here's the thing I want to ask on that too: what percentage? This would be my question to you guys. What percentage would you say if you had to make a percentage on that? Because no relationship's 50-50, right?
Facts.
So what percentage would you put on Will, and what percentage would you put on Jada for their relationship at their current stand? With the information that we know, we got to go off of what we
fault.
know.
What percentage of fault?
Yeah, what percentage of fault would you give?
What's the problem? Though?
Yeah. See, I don't know enough for their situation to go who fault is what. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in the house or nothing like that, so I don't know.
And the cookie gotta crumble before I'm like, who spilled the milk? You know, I
Yeah.
switched two metaphors there.
Yeah.
Okay, but I get what you were saying. I was like,
At least kept the cookies.
Yeah.
I the showers.
I like it.
You know, it's like it gotta fall apart before it really is like whose fault. Because to me, it really come down to like relationships. You always have an invisible deal breaker. Sometimes you know, but sometimes you don't. You like, how much can I take? And you like,
Yes.
oh, I can't handle that. You crossed the line. You did that.
Right.
Oh, I can handle you cheating, but you cheated with my best friend. You know, you cheated with. They haven't reached their deal breakers yet.
Right, and I just back up what you're saying though. Back up what you're saying though. Like real
That's
talk.
some unconditional shit.
Yeah, and that's what like what you're saying is like this is what I'm saying. It's like I agree with you and what you're saying because you got to remember our standard and today you got to if this was 50 years ago people didn't break up for nothing just because of the image of know what I'm saying like we're gonna be together forever no matter what the husband slapped the wife whatever you know what I mean like we broke whatever we're gonna stay together and I think today because in our society maybe we just got exposed to more we got more knowledge about things it's like that line has just dropped more and more and more you know what I'm saying and it's like and I can even
they're filing for divorce now too
you said who?
It's men
it
used to be more women I feel
right it's all women
well the percentage believe it or not the percentage is still 70% of women file for divorce and it's 90% educated women file for divorce
right but that's because you get more exposed and like I can really speak for myself in this whole aspect it's like your limit of like your toleration of what you're going to take is like after I spent so many years trying this and this and this like that limit of what I'm going to deal with I'm like I can't deal with this no more as life goes on you get what I'm saying
so
it is toxic
yeah.
But the best thing two toxic people could do is find each other and leave untoxic people the fuck alone.
That's fair too.
Right.
So they just be together. They get each other in some toxic,
Right.
weird way of like, I'm fucked up, you fucked up, so we might as well just be fucked up together forever.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Now you said an interesting point. You said they haven't reached their breaking point right there, right? But they've been separated since when?
2016.
So they did reach their breaking point. At a certain point, being separated, you reach your breaking point. So my curiosity from
or did they just take a break? Because they still there now. Like we're not gonna get divorced though. We're gonna be together.
But I think that's more to the commitment of the toxic part of it. But they can't even be together. Well, I mean, if I'm separated, right, separated, and we didn't get divorced. We just are not in a relationship with each other. Like on paper, it still goes.
They just want to fuck other people.
Right.
Do you think that's really what it is though?
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Why
Why
not?
you get separated and not divorced?
Because
we knew
again,
they was always fucking other people though.
but
Even when tabloids was a thing, they was always in the tabloids.
They used to have them house sex parties, right?
Swingers. Everybody knew they was swingers.
But I think though, like you're saying, it's like the idea of being divorced can sometimes be so much of a failure for them that it's like, you know what, we're going to do everything else just for the sake of to just say we're still together and we're still married.
But they already,
you get what I'm saying? But no, you're right. You're right.
They so famous.
Yeah. It's like I want to stay
Jada
married, but I'm not. We're unhappy. We're separated. We live in different places and all that, but we're still married just because we got a commitment. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then I think once they start to get older, because they're in their 50s now, but by the time they're 60, they might be back together and they might be tired of it.
They might
never break up.
Yeah,
When's the last time y'all think they fucked?
Last week?
Good question. Huh?
Last week?
Hell no.
You don't think
Hell
so?
no.
Weren't they seen together?
Jay don't even look like she giving out pussy.
It's because she bald.
No. Whoa, wow.
Well, I'm just
First
saying.
of all, bald heads normally more freaky.
Right,
So I'm not even going to say that.
I was
Hell yeah.
I
You
was
ain't never
just
had no
saying.
bitch with no fade? You better
I
get a
can't say
woman
that I
with a
had.
fade.
I can't say that I
Jesus
had.
Christ.
Oh, bro.
Christ.
I'm trying to tell you, the wildest woman I ever been with had a fade.
Like your type of
Like a
haircut.
table,
Like
yeah,
your
like
type of
a lady,
haircut.
bro. Like I was rubbing her waves.
Let me find out y'all was sharing brushes.
Hey, oh God, bro.
Sharing brushes.
She the one that introduced me to the wave cream.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you do?
Oh
She
my
got me over here looking clean.
Oh my God.
Nah, but anyway.
Hey, y'all sharing wave caps.
But yeah, I mean, Jada just look like she make you like work for her, even if you're married and shit. Like, you know what I'm
Jada
saying?
be into that freaky shit. You know,
Yeah,
she
she
I
do.
think she was addicted to sex and stuff. Like she really talked about
Really?
it. Like Jada loves fucking.
But the way she be acting toward Will, bro, I mean, maybe just in my opinion, when I
'Cause
see her, I
that's
just see her like
Right.
as somebody who's stingy with, like, nah, man, this for Tupac when he come back.
Let me. Hey, speaking.
reserved.
Okay. Let me ask you this then. When do you think you deserve pussy, and when do you think
When you
you
date?
deserve to give it up? Huh?
When you dating,
Yeah. What's the time frame of that for you? Like what
I think-
how long would you wait?
there should be an allotted amount of money, right?
Okay.
Right. And
Let me
once
hear
I
this.
reach this peak amount, like, okay, so $300, $250, whatever, right? And so if that's 3 dates, that's broken up to 2 dates with one expensive date. That's when I get it.
do you start with the expensive date or do you start with a cheaper date?
Well,
to
it
build
just
up?
depends on who you're dealing with. So if I'm dealing with somebody who I'm probably not gonna fuck tonight, then okay, let's break this down. Let's break this 300 into 2 dates.
Gotcha.
And then,
So when you reach the $350,
That's smart to do it like that.
come on, man.
so you feel like when you reach the $350 spending wise, that's
Then we should be having sex.
yeah,
But
exactly. We should.
Yeah,
And after that
go ahead.
$300, oh, then you just won't. Yeah, nah, hell no, because now you taking too much.
Right.
Right.
What about
Right.
you, Ken?
Man, for me,
He broke it down in numbers. That's funny.
yeah, that's
You know how I think, bro. Y'all know how I
I'm
think,
gonna feel
bro.
like a business transaction.
Businessman, bro.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I
So you
never
get you a lollipop and a Gatorade.
Shares. I need some shares of this pussy.
Oh my God.
Itemized receipt.
Investments and everything. Okay.
No,
Gotta have a plan. Gotta have a plan.
I'm on that.
That's
Well,
fair.
you're
You know what?
chasing pussy.
I never really put a number on it. I just always just kind of been like, I always did it because I don't mind going out. I don't mind hanging out, spending a good time or whatever. But I do it to the point where I feel like I'm being used. You know what I'm saying? And at that point where it's like, all right, I feel like I'm being used. Like, you know what I mean? You're just looking to go have a meal that you can't pay for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind going out. I don't mind taking you out. I don't mind going on trips, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to use me. You know what I'm saying? And that feeling of being used is different, I think, for who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? It's a case by case, feel by feel.
You
for me.
ever made a girl bring you a receipt from the last time she ate at that same restaurant?
Bring you a
See
receipt.
if it was different. Like, oh, bitch,
See,
when you paid
yeah,
for it.
when you paid for it, you got the chicken strips. But now when you with me, you get the salmon.
Yeah. not any of your
And 2 drinks.
Not,
You don't
not,
get
not,
2
No.
not any old chicken. You talking about the kids' chicken strip.
And you split it. It's got 2 cars on here.
Oh my God.
Nah, I've never done that. I've never in my life done that.
So you pretty much what's it? So to the point where you feel used. So she would have to give it up to you, then you wouldn't feel used.
No, it would
That's a
be,
trade-off.
but like you can tell though. You can tell like as we vibing along. You know what I'm saying? Along because everybody's different. You get what I'm saying? Like every feel is different. You know, some people it's like, yo, the fact that we just been talking to each other and like maybe we just went out for drinks. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like you can feel. You know what I mean? But or sometimes we'll go out and I realize the third time out she'd be like, all right, I got this one. You'd be like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now I don't, you know what I mean? We rolling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just a vibe.
We had it for
All right, so I'll tell you this. Like, that was somebody. No, I was just experiencing a story right here.
Yeah, here we
No,
go.
like real talk. If I
Yeah.
really see like, okay, this is a guy I like, and like I can see me dating him like in a relationship, I'll pay for I'll plan and pay for the first date.
How long would you make him wait to get the draws?
If it does suck that if you actually want to date the guy, you wait. You know what I mean? It's really not to me an amount of dates or a set amount of time, But I mean, yeah, we talk in a couple months.
So do you have to have a feel? Is it a feeling that you're looking for? That you're like, okay, I feel safe now.
Yeah, emotionally safe. Like just really gotta like you. Like I don't know. I just gotta be like, damn. And I want you to get to know me. Like, you know, I don't want you to just want to fuck me and throw me in a pie with a whole bunch of other bitches you fucking. Mm-hmm. Like, nah, I want you to really like me. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, let's spend some time together. Let's kick it. Let's do fun shit. And then, cool. But if I'm like, I don't see nobody, I just need to fuck, then it's like, that's different. But even then, it'll still be some months, but it'll normally be like, all right, you were trying like, all right, cool, yeah, let's. Okay.
Mm-hmm. See, that's
so it still be like in the month range, just give or take. It would still be.
Nah, it'd be like, damn, we done known each other for a few years now.
Do you like so when you just said it? When you said that was so funny because you was like, I do it. So like when you're having sex, or when you're first, and just for women in general, because I don't know. Like I only talk to men. I talk to a lot of men. Do y'all still like, even though you've made them wait and all this? Or is there still like intimidation to it? Is there still like, I don't know if I still want to do this? Even though once into it, you like him, he likes you. Like, what's the holdup? What stops y'all from like?
You know what's crazy is like, y'all stop yourselves from getting pussy because of the whole stereotype that you set around. The more a woman fucks, the more body she has, the more this, the less valuable you are, da-da-da-da. So you really making us have to, like, hold on to our shit because it's like, oh, nope, don't want to look like this in front of that. Nope, don't want to da-da-da. Whereas if y'all actually embraced it and not shamed us for our bodies, y'all might be fucking more.
So, that's just as funny.
That's because I've literally thought that. I'm like, bro, if you ever see my Facebook, I promote hoes. I promote side chicks. I promote them because... If we don't as a society, if we don't as a society accept it,
sexually liberate
women,
yes,
bro.
Yes, I always thought it was the mentality of the guys you deal with, because I've never been the type to been like, you know what I mean, ask you how many guys you been with or nothing like that. I never did care. That never did.
Body count. You don't care about body count.
I've never cared.
So if a girl's like, I've been with 167 guys, you'd be like, cool.
What you
going in raw?
That's a good question. It's a good question.
You going in?
But if she says that, are you still okay?
He really wanted to stick to it.
Yeah, I was like,
he's committed like Will.
Yeah, you gotta stand by
it. It never.
What I'm saying is this: like, do you still value her the same?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. 168 men that you know, though.
Ooh,
I don't know 168 guys, but if I did,
132.
I mean, like it would.
Your Facebook friends.
It would. It really would.
So would you be okay? Would you marry a girl that you knew like at least 5 people she slept with?
It wouldn't bother me. It really wouldn't bother. It really wouldn't bother me
because it doesn't bother me.
No, because the God's honest truth. It wouldn't bother me. I mean, I can go down to history. I mean, I've dated women who were cool friends. I've dated strippers. No lie, I've dated strippers. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
how'd that work out?
I mean, I was young at the time and wasn't truly ready for a real relationship, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If meet them at a mentality that I have now, it'd be way different. Way different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been way different. Like, I'd have been more, at that time it was young, so it was almost fun type thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, I didn't really want a relationship, whatever.
How did she treat you?
Cool. Like, it was cool. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've cool. Never dated a stripper, but I've obviously, been with one, or I've talked to guys who've actually dated strippers, and one thing they said was strippers, because of their jobs and what they do
you
every
put
day,
them in a bad.
But I'm saying literally because of their jobs and their training every day is they treat you better because they know exactly how to talk to men.
That's one thing I would say. Like, I mean, outside, because I know this sounds crazy, but truth of the matter is, I never looked at her like for what she did. I was looking for the person she was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that sounds really weird, but it's the God's honest truth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we was just cool. Like, we was just friends. Like, we hang out afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But with what you're saying, though, you're right. It was like, it felt like she knew exactly what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like what I
Daddy,
needed.
you're like,
She knew, like she really knew how to please, entertain, and cater to you. You get what I'm saying? And so that's
Sweet.
sometimes what like really got me. You know what I mean? And so because of that, I find myself less attracted to people who are more conservative, or you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, God damn, I teach you everything. You know?
That's a quick thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that situation, how much of it did you feel was genuine, or was it just work? If she does that all the time, how much is that was really?
Well, you weren't paying her.
No, we were actually
Like a
dating.
sugar daddy.
Yeah, no, we was
Right.
actually dating. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, I felt like we was actually dating. I wasn't paying her, and I felt like it was genuine. You know what I'm saying? I really did.
Could you date a man like that?
A male stripper?
No, I guess a male stripper doesn't have the same stigmatism as a woman.
No.
Yeah, I more think he wants men.
Okay, let me ask you this then.
The body count.
Could you date a man that has been with at least like 3 or 4 of your homegirls?
Why? Why is that?
Even if they,
Why?
even if
I have a very vivid imagination, and I would be able to picture them fucking.
So that just throws
I have
you
a
off?
very, very vivid imagination. I'd be like, they
Yeah.
couldn't be my friends anymore. I'd have
Really?
to choose a dick or them.
Really?
for real.
Why is that? I don't understand.
Yeah,
Why is that?
So okay, is it because of your loyalty to your friends, or is it just like almost not selfishness, but yo, this is.
I don't want a face to the name. Like, if I knew you was fucking with a whole bunch of other people, like, okay, cool. But I really don't even want to know the girls that you fucking with. But in this industry, it's like, everybody know everybody. So I'm going to be around. If I'm dating a guy who's in the mix, I'm going to end up being around
Right.
girls that he with. But
Right.
Does it feel
They're gonna be my friends, though.
Does it feel like sloppy seconds in a way? Like, it feels
But-
more of those.
you know what I'm saying? I heard like when a lot of girls talk like about sexual, like is the rule now is women aren't supposed to tell their homegirls about a guy they're currently fucking. That's what they said on Clubhouse. Yeah, so I
If
get my information.
we do that if it's all about potential. Like, if I don't really see this going that way, or I'm like, this could turn out bad or embarrassing, I'll just give him a nickname. And in a friend group, it's like, oh, his name Hilton. We got somebody named Awkward, for awkward. Because he's awkward. He got money, but he awkward. We weird. You don't got no game. You a lame nigga with money. But, so we'll have different nicknames. But if it's somebody I'm really dating, like, bitch, I'm talking to this person. Be
Right,
not
right.
mistaken.
Right.
That's he get a name.
That's
yeah.
that's
that's
I'm talking
James.
to someone.
Yeah,
right?
James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James is mine.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but if not,
That's interesting because I think I would never. You say that I would never date a girl that I knew my boys were like with. You know what I'm saying? But if I knew like they just kind of messed around, maybe back in the day or whatever, that wouldn't bother.
I wouldn't even do that. Actually, that's actually where I draw the line at.
What?
I never
Like, I wouldn't chase- I wouldn't chase it, for sure.
I never for whatever. This is like my little. I guess my friends in the guy code is that I would never talk or date any girl that they hit. If I knew, even
knew.
hit,
even if it was just once,
even if it was once, even if it was together, even if it was a relationship. I never.
That's your homeboys.
The homeboys. I'm talking about my day ones. I never do that, especially if I knew in advance. If I knew now, if it happened, and I didn't know, then that's totally different. But if I knew and I already
So
had
that's
that
what I'm
information,
saying. You don't change the
would-
situation. You just your knowledge of it, and then all of a sudden it's a different situation.
But information it makes it different though. If you're informed,
Information can change how you feel about
it changes everything.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah,
So
that's
so
fair.
that's the line where I draw. I don't ever cross those lines. You know what I mean? Because now it gets complicated.
My
in that
brothers
way,
is
too.
where I think I draw my line.
Oh, absolutely. There's
Yeah,
no way in
say
the world.
friends, but
If
yeah.
I knew you would talking to some girl, like
I
there's
wouldn't
no
dare.
way in God's green
I
earth
wouldn't dare.
could.
Nah,
I was like,
and see-
I think my brothers are
yeah, there's no way I could.
But my
What about
homies
you?
though,
What you
yeah,
know?
I couldn't do that.
if it's my friends, man, like, one, I'm probably not even gonna follow him on Instagram or
Right,
no social media.
right.
It's like, for what? And then if y'all break up and I see him out with a new girl, I'm not talking to him. I'm not even saying hi. Like, if it's my friend's ex, don't talk to me. You're not with my friend.
Right.
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 So, yes, niggas try to backdoor. It's
Yeah, they do.
liking all
Hey,
the
girl, how you feeling? Girl, you look good.
I don't play about that. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, because I know what it feels like to cry over somebody and be emotional over somebody and actually be attached to them. So I'm be like, man, you probably cried over this man. You probably had all type of feelings for him. I'm not about to play with your emotions like that.
Right.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Too many niggas.
Too many.
Yeah.
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 Interesting.
But I thank God I've never had to fight over a man that I've like, oh, I like him and my friend like him too. Like,
Would you
fight?
Like,
Yeah,
over a
would you
man?
No, not over a man. No,
No.
Bruh.
What'd you fight over?
disrespect.
Bro.
That's what all black people fight.
Yeah.
You get shot in the black community for disrespect.
Yeah.
Like shit that I thought was disrespectful, but over a man, nah.
All right, so I always want to ask a woman this question. So you and your homegirls are out, and you see this one guy that walks in. You're like, damn, girl, he fine. Yeah, he is fine. How do you decide who goes and talk to him?
Whoever ain't fucked last, you know. Like, damn, you just got some dick last week. Like, damn, it's my turn. No, it's kind of whoever needs it more. Like, you know,
Whoever needs
somebody
it more?
fresh out of a situation and you need to get your shit back. You know, go talk to him.
All right, because what happens if you be like, okay, you and your homegirl, you be like, oh yeah, girl, your turn, whatever, I'm good. But he's looking at you though, and he's like, damn, you fine though.
Nah, my friend liked you now.
But you both like him. It's the guy that walks in and you like both of you.
Not
like
off
him.
of looks. Now, if it is somebody that I'm known for, well, I'm more of a personality person. Like if I like the person,
But fair.
then I'd be like, bitch, you gotta understand. Like he don't like you.
Yeah. But just saying though, y'all just.
What you want me to do?
Yeah, but you sitting at the bar though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
And
I'm
he's
not like
yeah.
I'd be like, what's up?
And he trying to talk to you, be like, nah, I'm not gonna try to talk to you, but my friend want to talk to you. You
Yeah,
do
because
that?
I don't know you. It's no loss.
I hate that. I can't
All right,
stand
a handsome
that.
guy.
I can't stand that.
You with your homegirl. Handsome guy walks in. He notices both of y'all. Y'all looking fine. He notices your friend. He's maybe a little less intimidated by your friend. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever, you're prettier. You got whatever. He looks at her, but he's really wanting you. And so, but he goes up to y'all and he speaks, but he giving her more attention. Then he tries to talk to you. Is that all right?
What the fuck? I don't got time for that shit. Like, I'm out here trying to have fun and shit. You playing mind games. You insecure. I'm insecure, so I gotta talk to your friend. Well, that's your fault. I like confident men. Stay over there. Like,
Yeah. Facts.
Okay, so that comes down to okay. That's what I want to know.
See,
It comes down to
This
confidence.
is life. This
tricky-
is life.
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying. This is the tricky part of that. So I feel like a lot of guys struggle, even when it comes to approaching a girl, because you have to have that balance of you can't come too arrogant, because then now your ego comes like, oh, he think he can just get me, so now my wall, my defense goes up even more.
For sure.
But you can't also be too insecure, because he's like, oh, he don't know what he want. And so I feel like it's actually I feel like this is just my thing. I feel like guys have it a lot harder to approach, especially now. I feel like especially in now culture, to approach a girl properly, to try to find that balance. So a lot of them just get drunk, and that's where that gets that I don't give a fuck.
Or give me your social media and I'll follow you for a couple months and harass you.
Yeah, exactly. And doing some creepy shit. Yeah, exactly. But I just feel like it's a lot harder for guys to go and approach girls. You know what I mean? Especially just in now.
It is, but I would tell you, like, just mine is like, you gotta fill them out early on. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just have just
like, but how do you do that? Like, okay, so if somebody's watching you, they're like trying to figure out how to go approach a girl, and what advice would you give them?
I would. You gotta. I mean, you can't
You look
really
for the little signs. Is that what
I mean, say yeah, but you just got you just kind of talk to them. Like you don't have to go in for the kill off top. You know what I'm saying? Like you just going like, hi, how you doing? My name's Kenny. You know, what's up? What's your name? You know what I'm saying? Just basic conversation.
Yeah.
And as I'm talking to you in a couple of seconds, I mean, I have enough people skills. I'm like, okay, all right, I think you know what I'm saying? Based on the conversation you had me versus you give me one word answers and rolling your eyes, right?
you
Am I
might
right?
roll, yeah. She would
Are
be perfect.
are y'all still doing the hair flip, getting the guy's attention across the the
Like
bad-
that
the bad
nonverbal
eyes?
conversation to get him to get him to take the bait.
I think in this day and age, I don't know. I feel like men definitely have no problem approaching. If we talking about a club setting or a bar setting, men, yeah, they on you. You know what I mean? It's like,
off top. That's like gas station.
yeah.
Ain't nothing
I'm
like
just
some
agreeing,
gas
Brian.
station
I'm
action.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, gas station, it do go there.
Yeah. It's some gas station action. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm like,
I'll be like, my favorite line when I'm at a gas station be like, you can't have no man if you out here pumping.
that shit do it be like, damn. That shit do make you think.
I'm trying to tell you, bro, that how it work.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so
Honestly,
funny.
what you doing pumping your own gas?
He sure could have filled my tank before he left. You right. You right.
I bet your oil change light on too. Go leave that sucker.
Oh, that's funny.
Your tire pressure
Yeah.
up?
I'm trying to air you up.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, yo, let me ask you this question though. Why is it that when you go out to a spot, right, you're at a bar or club, it's like I feel like when you go over approach some girls at a club, they kind of like put up a wall. But I'm like in my mind, I'm like, yo, if I met you in the line at Walmart, our conversation would be way different. Mm-hmm. Why is that?
What you mean? It would be different.
Like what I'm saying is like
if she's dressed up, her swag is high.
Environment, the head.
Can she answer that question?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
So you saying
so
like
I'm saying it's like if I saw you at a bar, like a bar club, whatever, and I'm like, yo, went up talk to you, whatever, right? It feels like sometimes like women seem to put up a harder wall or a higher wall, but then if I just saw you randomly at a or a gas station or at a Walmart or some place, you know what I'm saying?
Sweats and
or you're at chill, and all of a sudden you seem more open. Why is that?
Yeah, like you said, it could be because like you dressed up, you getting hit on more, so you could just be tired at that point of talking. Or it could also be your friends are around you, so it's like, it's like if a certain type of guy come up or whatever, you might be like, whatever, based off of the vibe of what the friends think they should have around them,
Yeah.
You want to know? I actually never approach a girl who gets too much attention out.
Hell no.
I never do. If I see a bunch of guys approaching her, like why would I sit there and go do that? Yeah, I have confidence in myself too, but at the point you don't know how annoyed she is. It's like you used to be cute.
That's kind of what she's talking about with the. I don't want to be one of them numbers you just throw in the thing.
Right. I never do it because then she could. No, I just told you. Now she'll just turn around like, oh, you can maybe be cute, but you just like this, like the fourth guy.
You know what's funny?
And everybody give you the same compliment based off of whatever stands out about your outfit the most. So it's the third time saying thank you in 30 minutes. Thank you. Oh, I like it. Thank you.
You're just like, I just want to dance, be my friend.
I don't know, man. I'm different though, man.
You like the challenge.
I don't mind if it's somebody I'm really attracted to. Like I'm like, dang, she's like really. I mean, I trust myself.
You gotta go tell her something bad about herself.
Nah, I mean, I trust my.
Stand out.
No, what I'm saying,
your eyelash falling off.
Yeah.
No, real talk.
You sweating too hard.
Real.
Yeah, you sweating too hard.
That's sweat.
I know you got a body odor. She be like, what?
I just want to say something, get your attention.
Don't nobody else want you.
What? You lucky to be in my presence.
Oh my gosh, man. Oh my god.
She said nobody else wants you.
So you might as well.
Oh my god.
That's really how niggas will argue when you get in a relationship with them though. Like it'd be like, God, they be trying to tear you down. Y'all ever do that?
What? Do what?
With a girl when you feel like she really get ready to leave you, so she like just try to knock her confidence and tear her the fuck down. Like,
I do that. I do that. I'm gonna kill myself.
I never have.
If you leave, that's it. That's it. And it's gonna be on you.
No way.
It's gonna be on you.
No way. No way.
Nah.
Good old fashioned.
No way.
You stuck with me.
Nah, no way. I
I'm on the highway now.
What?
Think of these bad thoughts.
No, all seriously, I was like, because I don't want you to feel like you have to be here. You know what I'm saying? I want you to want to be here. Like, what you talking about? Like, I have to make it threatening you, make you feel like you know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to want to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we're kind of arrogant.
Yeah, I'm not arrogant. To be honest with you, I got too much of an ego.
That's what it is. I got too much ego. I got too much ego for break like that.
Like, I don't do well if girls try to like threaten me. Like, look, I cut you. I'll be like, bye.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
I already cut you off. Yeah, before you finish that sentence, I was texting somebody else.
Because in my mind, I guess my self confidence comes. I know what I bring to the table.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I know what I have. High value mean. Yeah, I know what I can bring to the table emotionally and all that stuff too. So if you can't see my worth, I'm not gonna sit there. Nah,
I'm not gonna beg you to. Like,
somebody else appreciate it. But that's just my mindset though.
I feel like this how men always be talking before we get in a relationship. But then when you in a relationship and it's love attached and it's all of that, then it
does bring out.
It bring out a difference. Then it's not as easy to be like, oh, if you don't want to be, it's like, well, why? Because
Like, don't get me wrong, you'll stay and try to fight for the relationship, but that only goes so far.
Yeah, it don't go so far. It only goes so after a while.
I will show you that I want you.
I think girls like when a man will leave and be like, oh, all right, I'm bit, and they be like, you're not gonna stand. Right? And they turn like they You go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead. Say it.
No. You know what blows my mind a lot of times? Girls will break up with a guy and get upset with the guy for not missing them. And that's what blows my mind.
Why you didn't fight?
Yeah, why did you fight for me and then you taking off like?
Thinking about somebody.
I'm like, you see how fast
I was just happy to have freedom. Happy to get out of jail.
Because if you notice, like the people who do the better after a breakup are men initially. For the first couple weeks,
it's always
we do
men.
way better than women do, bro. Like that,
Y'all
women
be happy to have no responsibility.
like, I can go do whatever. I don't have to get nagged. I can do whatever. But then after a while, you like, damn, bro, I'm missing that person.
You just don't even care about me like you do. They don't care about me. Like, all that love.
It take a while.
I feel like what men do is that we overlook the small things that women bring to relationships, and it's that daily routine. It's a lot of time, the time if something good happens, your habit is, I always used to call her and tell her that, or when it comes to laying down at bed at night, you can chase so many, but there's gonna be nights when you're by yourself, but you knew that she was always gonna be there. The pillow talk, it's the little things. It
is a little thing,
that you start missing. You're like, damn, that's actually the unspoken thing about the great part about the relationships is having that other person there that you can always talk to.
Right.
They're always going to be there. That reliability, that consistency is what's missed a lot.
The one thing I would say to back you up on that, one say as just being older and learning now, I that's one thing I wish I would have done more is value that about people. You know what I mean? Because I always thought I could get that from anybody. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And it's taken years of my life to realize that you can't get everything from everybody.
Nope.
No, you can't.
I've always
it's taken a long time to get that.
Do you believe there's a one? Of the one,
I don't. I really don't believe there is the. I don't believe that there is the one.
I think there's like the 20.
I believe there's a
At the
one.
same time? Or
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like
so
put it this way, how many times have you been in love in your life, right?
in love or love somebody?
No, not thinking retrospectively. I'm saying at that moment, how many times were you in love? Like at that time, 3 times, right? And each one you thought was the one. But you notice this one the one, this one the one. So you probably got 20.
Yep.
If there's a realistic number out there, there's probably
20.
But I just think it's multiple soulmates. Like you're supposed to meet different people and some friends. Like you're supposed to meet certain people.
Yeah. So I would say I believe there's a one and not the one. If that makes sense.
Expand.
Okay, so like you said, I don't believe there's only just one woman out there, 6 billion people on this earth that, you know what I mean, I'm supposed to be with. And when I meet her, wherever she is in India, whatever, Antarctica, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this is the one that, is made out for me. I believe there's a one that somebody I meet and I'm like, God, we got so much connection. You know what I'm saying? And it's going, and like, if we got together, you know what I'm saying? It would work out like this or whatever. And I'd be totally happy I'm in this relationship, right? I'm with that one. You know what I'm saying? But if things fall short with us, whatever, we, separate, divorce, split, break up. 6 months later,
you'll find another
I'll find another A1. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'll find another A1. It may not be exactly like her. You know what I mean? She'll bring her own thing to it, and I'll bring my own. You'll grow
because you're the only one for you. You know what I mean?
You think so?
And you just gonna be with other people throughout life.
Yes.
Now this is one thing I do. I don't
see you sin.
So I think
see you.
Yes.
So I guess is my thing. I don't think that everybody finds the one. I believe there is the one for everybody, but I don't think everybody finds them, because I think that's just a fairy tale part. There's always somebody out there for somebody, but the problem is I don't think we always find the one. I do believe there is the one out there. Now,
so you believe there's one person out there in this entire world?
I think you're destined to
be with.
See,
that's 100% compatible.
God bless him.
So here's the thing. I think so this is the point I'm making. I think there is the one. But the chances of finding the one in a lifetime, it's very rare. It does happen, though.
I don't look at life that way.
Huh? Yeah. But here's the thing.
That's sad as hell. Like some people just ain't gonna find it.
But hold on. But that's the reality of life, though. But that's the reality of life, though. Not everybody has it happily ever after. That's just life. So that's the point I'm making. Yes, there is the one out there. Now, whether you find it or not, that's a whole nother thing. Because here's the thing. This, I think, what happens a lot of times in people too is that the one may be in your life, but you're not ready for that person, so you miss them. That happens a lot of times too.
Yeah.
We do.
Been friend zone.
Yeah.
Go ahead, say it.
I'm saying
you gonna send it to the girls.
He's talking to one person right now.
I know.
Why are you looking at the camera?
I'm over here pleading like this. Hey, now look.
For real.
No, but I'm just saying this is what I
Or
see.
sometimes you pick somebody and then meet the one after, but you already married.
Exactly, and sometimes the timing's off. Sometimes life's weird when it comes into relationship. Because the reason why I say that there is the one for everybody, and this is kind of a rare example, like Mama and Papa, they're together for 60 years. You know what I mean? And in order that's not a one, that's the one. You know what I'm saying? That's
or the one you chose.
No.
Exactly. But see, sometimes
but it's like this. Then, so if Mama would have got divorced and then got remarried, like. You see what I'm saying? Like,
if Papa was A1,
you're saying they would have never found anybody
let's say
else?
Papa passed away at 40 or 38. You know what I mean? And then Mama was at 42 and she gets remarried at 47.
But now we play hypotheticals and create situations, then that's totally different. But I'm saying from the way their life played out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If
you want to be right.
I guess you could put in a bunch of scenarios. What happened? Cheated.
I'm saying I just don't believe there's a one.
I believe the one.
Yeah, like my parents are still
A1
even
at the
together.
time.
They just celebrated 36 years together, but I don't.
Big ups to that.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't feel like it was a destiny of they had to meet each other. It's like, no, I think they just picked each other and stuck it out.
It was like, you know what? I'm not leaving. You're not
We got
leaving.
5 kids.
Will and Jada.
We are compatible.
No, that ain't no damn.
It's like they are compatible, but there's certain areas where I could see if they pick somebody else. There's other areas where they're not compatible.
Right, because nobody's going to give you 100%.
They're just gonna give you 100%.
Yeah,
So you just gotta pick somebody and stick with it.
Deal with the
It's like I'm gonna deal with your 80-20 or they 80-20.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I gotta do it. Yeah,
she's an 80% great.
Yeah.
Give me 80% great.
right.
That's kind of the rule I live. It's 80-20.
I thought I met the one once though.
What happened? Okay, hold on. Oh, please wait.
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
I swear to God, time stopped.
Oh, it's one of them. Butterflies, fireworks. Come on.
And I was like, oh my God. And I really thought we were supposed to be together. And we're not.
Really?
If you don't mind me asking, what changed? What was that realization of okay, we're not supposed to be together? What was that moment of truth or harsh reality to you?
He had a bitch.
What? Yeah, I'm sorry. Say that again.
He had a situation. You know what I mean? He had kids. He had a situation. So it was kind of
And
like.
you didn't know about it?
No. Not until after time stopped. You know, and we looked each other in the eyes, and I was like, "Oh my God, I think you're the one." Like I never felt that spark before. But yeah, girl.
Was he dark? You like dark men?
6'2", 6'1".
I'm trying to get in.
Yeah, he trying to see the range in that juice. Yeah,
he was bald, 6'2", Porsche cop.
But I'm just like, I really was like, I never felt that looking at somebody before. So I just was like, for years, I thought like, damn, no, maybe I'm supposed to like stick it out and figure out what that is. And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Let me.
But I do think we're supposed to meet.
Yeah, of course.
We had an impact on each other's lives.
Right.
Because did it show you like what you wanted from the next person you met? That was he's kind of like your
Set
barometer.
the bar,
Not
to hit you up.
No, you right. I was coming for the dab because I knew. And she like her next boyfriend gonna smell like the nigga and everything.
Nickname, everything.
But no, every relationship increases, right?
Well, no, what you do is you have a barometer.
It should, yeah.
You'll meet a girl and she'll set your bar. Right. Like kind of what you're talking about. Like, hey, I met this girl and she brought all this and this and this.
Exactly.
Right.
And so you'll start judging everybody that you meet off of that.
Right.
Like, and what I
But
do
is that fair though?
Yeah.
So no. To
Yeah,
back you up. I
Because
swear,
I realized
I would tell you
that's
this.
the level of like that I want to have for whoever I'm
No,
with.
but let me answer your question though. Seriously, let me answer this question. Like
ahead.
what you're talking about, right? Is like, okay, she sets like this person sets the bar here, right? And what I've learned is that every person is going to be different in their own. And so sometimes I pushed away people who were great, but at the same time they wasn't this person that I was looking for at this time. And you know what I mean? Or you know what I'm saying? Or I didn't value this person at this time because I thought I was going to find them here and here and here.
But that's almost like chasing a high.
you just
you know what I'm saying? That's chasing
absolutely.
a high. That's all because see that person set that standard, but that is just for them. You know, people bring different aspects of it, and so if we only basing it off of just this particular person, then no one's going to live up to that. You know what I mean? So now,
I'm not gonna say nobody.
Well,
You eventually run into somebody else who has maybe not.
But
It don't gotta be the exact thing. Like, you gotta be from the city he from. You gotta wear the type of
the emotion that
It's
I
the
felt.
feeling, the spark, the
Right.
excitement of like, damn, I'm so excited.
right. For your situation too, let me ask this then. A guy can be in a relationship with two women at the same time and give them satisfying emotionally and everything from that too. Okay, so it was real to you, and do you think it was real to him?
I was kind of getting out of a situation back and forth with that too, so it was kind of like a our little world of we both hiding from other people type shit.
Gotcha.
So we kind of had our own little weird relationship.
Okay,
And at one point we was spending like every night together. You know,
Gotcha. Okay,
You know what? I'm kind of sad. I'm a little depressed because we're at an hour. We're actually a little over an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
This has been one of the most fun podcasts. This has been unbelievable. I want to give a big shout out to our special guest, Miss Cynthia. Give it up for bringing her professional energy and wisdom and insight into this podcast, because this has been unbelievable. Before you go, we do a segment, and it's everybody's favorite segment. It's called Piece of Advice. And so what we do is we get one piece of advice from everybody, right? And then it could be to your younger self, somebody who's aspiring to be like you, somebody that you just want to talk to in general. Just a piece of advice that maybe helps you get through the week. And so we're going to let them go first. You can kind of see how it vibes, and then you can go, all right? Scoop, piece of advice?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I've really been talking about, but it just seems to hit home. Learn to value things for where they are. Don't put so much expectation on what they should be or what you wish they were. You're going to learn the most, and you're going to get the most out of each situation if you learn to value it for where it is. So value things for where they are.
Mine would be find the silver lining in everything. When doors close, doors open, whatever they may be, disappointments, failures, find the silver lining in them. Not get so caught up in the disappointments, but step back and try to see the bigger picture of why this is happening and find a silver lining in every situation.
Miss Cynthia?
it's hard to do sometimes, but
It is.
for me, I would say if you're chasing like a big profession and you want to be successful, don't fuck anybody else who does what you do.
Real.
Keep your legs closed, because you just gonna, or man, keep your pants pulled up. I don't fucking know. But you know, it's like, you know, because you're gonna keep running into these people. It's only gonna make your job harder. So when you chasing big things, date outside your thing.
I like that.
All right. So the same water that softens a potato hardens an egg. So it's not about where you're at. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you're made of. It's not the circumstances that are changing people. It's not none of that. It's what you're made of that's going to help you determine how you get out of any situation. You know what I'm saying? So
wait, hold on. How long? Where'd you get?
That was tough, right?
That one from?
That was tough, right?
Yeah,
that was tough, right? That was tough. Okay, good. I think it was on Facebook.
That could be a quote. That could be a quote.
Yeah, now for real. So, you know, just understand, just because y'all are in the same situation, what you're made of is how you're going to come out of that.
Facts.
We hope you enjoyed another episode of the Three Real Brothers podcast. I want to thank our special guest, Miss Cynthia Lucietta.
Thank you so much.
Tell everybody your social media, where they can follow you, what you have projects coming up.
You could check out all my stuff, Cynthia Luciette, Cynthia Luciette. Follow me on Instagram or any of the social platforms, and you'll see all my stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Dope. Okay, you can follow the podcast at Three Real Brothers on everything except for TikTok. It's at Three Real Brothers Pod C. Like, subscribe, comment. Make sure to help us with the algorithm. We're gonna keep rocking if y'all keep rolling. This has been another episode of the Three Real Brothers podcast. Y'all have a good week.
Can we give a special shout out to Law Boss?
Oh yes, can we not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I want to give a big shout out to one of our big sponsors for the show, 1-800-LAW-BOSS, 1-800-LAW-BOSS. Thank you for your continued support of the podcast. And if you want to help and support the podcast, make sure you like, subscribe, send us a message, DM, just send us some money. We'll find it. Thank y'all so much, man. This has been another episode of Three Real Brothers podcast. Y'all have a great week. Peace.